How's it going, everyone? Catterson here. We're reacting to the My Hero Academia movie, which is Two Heroes, which if you've been watching my later Season 2 reactions, I did say that I would be reacting to the movie. Just as a disclaimer, I did say, because I do think I'll be able to squeeze this reaction out on YouTube between the ending of Season 2 and the beginning of Season 3, and I did say in my Season 3 beginning reaction that it might come afterwards, but like I said, after Season 3 should I say, but as I said, I might be able to squeeze this in, so fingers crossed there. But it should still come out pretty soon in terms of recording perspective, because I've just finished watching episode 9 of Season 3. Oi, oi, oi. So this could be a bit of a reprieve considering how daunting that episode kind of was, especially towards the end. So yeah. So that's where I'm at currently at the minute. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I know my friend Brianna has been hyping up about this movie. Like, she's excited to see everyone's thoughts to it, those who are catching up to My Hero Academia. So she's excited to see what we think about this movie. And I'm really excited to be checking this out because I'm guessing this is going to be kind of inconsequential, like, to the main characters, considering this is set between seasons 2 and 3. So that will be interesting to delve into. But there's still going to be high risks, surely. And I'm really excited to be checking out what this movie entails. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. There's also the possibility that there will be a bit of a redirect. So, like I said I don't know which one I said, I think it was in episode 21 of Season 2, I said that I will try my best to work a compromise, whether that be 15 minutes, 10 minutes, blur screen, because I know some people can do that with anime reaction, so I might do the blurred screen approach for the YouTube edit. I will find a way for the people of YouTube to watch the YouTube edit. There will be a full reaction up on Patreon, so looking forward to that. But yeah, with that said, let's get on with My Hero Academia. This is Two Heroes. Looking forward to this. Let's go.
Really? And just who the hell do you think you are?
A hero from Japan,
Shit.
who just so happened to be passing by.
Ha!
Oh my god, All Might in his younger days!
If they can find your
He wasn't recognized! Holy shit!
We're gonna be late for the lecture. Hurry up and finish this.
That's the plan,
Like,
obviously.
are they? So they are like high schoolers, I guess.
You just
Holy
don't
crap!
get it, do you?
Ha! Detroit!
Smash! This is brilliant.
It's too risky, man.
The essence of being a hero.
You know, for a good guy, you are way too reckless.
I just love
That
how
mean
he
you'll
just
help
looked
me?
at him like,
Guess so.
please, please.
God, who knew that being a hero would be so much work?
It's really tough, isn't
Don't
it?
worry, I'll buy you lunch.
But it's worth it.
Is that you, All Might? Is he really here? Wow, the number
Oh my
one
god,
hero!
All
I
Might!
need an interview.
Let's get closer.
Here we go.
You saved my life.
Oh, poor Deku.
Form a line for autographs, please.
You're not keeping an eye on your companion, All Might. Just
Wow, I
saying.
didn't
Oh
think I'd
my
get stuck
god.
for so long. I'm afraid it.
Confidential. He won't even tell me what he's been doing.
Scientists and their secrets.
Deku's just
Right,
like,
young Midoriya.
hi.
Allow me to introduce you to my
Brought me
friend
here.
Dave's daughter.
You.
It's really nice to meet you. I'm Melissa Shield.
This makes more sense now.
Huh? What's that?
Nothing. Hi, it's really nice to meet you. I'm a first-year student at UA High School, Izuku Midoriya.
In the hero course? So that's how you know Uncle Might.
Oh, Uncle Might, I love
He'll be a
that.
great
The scientists and their families have to keep their work top secret. That ensures there aren't any leaks.
Ah, yes.
It's the monster hero, Godzilla!
Godzilla, for crying out loud.
This work is so insane.
They had to go that way, didn't they?
They invite Hero Place out.
I've never seen so many new hero items in one place!
look at
Deku's
this
gonna
one.
die.
This
Like,
multi-purpose beagle can fly like
don't
a
die,
jet horse,
Deku.
but it can also maneuver underwater.
So cool!
You can wear this diving suit and drop up to 7,000 meters in the ocean.
nice.
This helmet is equipped with 36 different sensors, so you can see all the way around your body.
That's so much!
You know, somehow I ended up in a TV commercial for hair products.
Sounds like an experience. Lucky.
I mean, at least it's
I
TV,
was
so
thinking about
yay.
going to check out the pavilion where the Academy's exhibit is tomorrow.
I'm really excited.
Oh, poor Deku.
They're not questioning anything.
Of course.
For now.
Thanks for waiting.
I know that voice.
Is that the...
Kaminari!
Hey!
Hey,
But they...
isn't that Midoriya in the stands?
Uh-oh.
Damn it! What are you doing here, Deku?
Oh, shit, okay.
Maybe calm down a
Don't you
little.
dare tell me what to do!
Bakugo, behave yourself!
Oh my
Why so
god.
angry?
That's just who he is.
He and Deku are fated rivals.
So, Kirishima, you
And
two
lovers,
are
no.
off the Expo.
Todoroki best boy. Yeah!
To the top of the pack!
Go Todoroki!
Another one from UA?
Yep.
Your class is amazing. You're gonna be such great heroes.
Oh, please, you're too kind.
Out of the way, icy hot bastard!
Bakugo.
You can't just appear out of nowhere and show me up!
And I see the others are here too.
Don't ignore me! What are you even doing up?
Besides, there's still hope. For the future of One for All.
This is
A
heartbreaking.
symbol of peace. A new generation will rise to take my place.
Yeah, but we don't want to lose All Might.
But I can't. It's important to you.
That's why I want you to use it. Just promise you'll be a true hero someday. And you'll never stop
Melissa.
helping people in need.
Good on Melissa.
Promise.
That's really, really nice. Very sweet.
Yeah, hello?
What are you doing, Midoriya? It's way past when you were supposed to be here!
Good people they've got in their sights are dangerous criminals. So,
So he's got
I play
the
nice.
ball in his court.
because everyone on this island is my hostage. Naturally, that includes all of you.
Dude,
Do it.
why'd you gotta be a dick?
The emergency restraining devices.
Signal, and the internet's not working either.
Shut down the internet, great.
We're roughing it, ladies.
So-
But I brought some games along.
Oh no!
Don't worry. If you stay quiet, there's no reason to hurt
Oh
anyone.
no!
We plan to release you safely when the time is right.
What are you criminals after?
Do you not know how to listen? Stay down.
Do you not know how to have manners?
That it's right for us to do nothing at all?
Well,
There is
it's
that.
complicated.
There is that debate, isn't there?
I want to
Like
help.
you don't want to sit and do nothing
Really, Deku?
and let the villains prevail.
going to save
Yeah.
them.
Gone too far. It's over. If that's something you can agree to, I'll join you as well.
Okay.
I'm glad that
Alright,
Ida's like
if
that
that's the case,
though.
I'll go
Like
too.
Obviously I'm in.
matches to where I'm at with
Minori.
the show.
If you all lost your minds, all right, I'll go!
If you all lost your mind, yes, whatever.
This.
Be a hero, Minetta.
Yeah.
Melissa, you can wait down here for us, okay?
No, I'm going to.
But without a quirk, you'll be in danger.
But she's
I don't
got
suppose Any
these.
of you know how to change the settings on the island security system.
He's not going to leave. I know I should be furious that he's ignoring his teacher's wishes.
Yeah, but this is Midoriya.
But who am I kidding? If he didn't act right now, then he wouldn't be my successor.
Exactly.
I'll just have to
Your
keep this
common
form
sense
up.
doesn't click with.
That's what I want to know, too.
Man, just leave this to me, okay? We kind of got lost looking for this party. Can you maybe point us in the right direction?
Yeah.
Did they get all
And
the
they
way to
and
the
and they
84
have
looking for
not
reception?
an
Don't lie to
idea.
me or you'll regret! Hey, watch out! Hiroshima!
Todoroki,
This looks
awesome.
Huh? You can't be serious. No, I can't.
For God's
Please,
sake.
you have to,
You're
Minetta.
small and you got
Only one of
sticky
us can
balls,
do
come
it.
on.
You idiot! Do you have any idea how high up we are?
If you save everyone and become a celebrity, they'll interview you on TV and then you'll be popular with girls everywhere.
Yes, Kaminari, give him that fuel.
Just imagine the heroin.
For God's sake.
Okay, fine, I'll do it, whatever!
I mean, it motivates him, so yeah. Good on Kaminari.
That's the sweat from my palms. It works like nitroglycerin.
Oh no. Rip you. Rip. Yeah, that was bad news for you. I love that teamwork, though, with Todoroki and Bakugo.
Can you get me out of here? Are you that stupid? Just turn your damn quirk off, you idiot. Oh, right. Thank you.
Whoa, where'd that come from? Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried! Right, let's catch up with the others. Don't order me around!
Is this a nicer side for Bakugo I'm sensing? Ooh.
First, I'll try it out with just 30% of my power.
Yeah, give it a bit of a test drive. Holy shit.
My arm is fine.
Good!
Got this.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you brought it.
I didn't know how to get it off my arm.
Wait, so would he have to shower with that on? Oh,
Lose the chatter. We don't know if one of those brats has a quirk that'll let him spy on us.
There are a
well.
lot of those security machines on the floor.
Oh no, no!
Ida! Yamamoto, ammo!
Oh,
Yamamoto?
she can't, can she?
My limit with creation.
Damn
My
it.
scout's telling me that it's time to throw. If I do that, you might not make it to the top in time!
Oh no, no, Uraraka!
Hurry up. Faster. Come on. We're almost there.
Come on, come on. Bakugo!
Touch on.
Our savior! Oh yeah!
Todoroki and Kirishima!
That was
Good
close. Are you okay?
Good on
Yeah,
Bakugo!
fine. I used my quirk on Deku and Melissa. They should... What does he mean that it's like you planned it?
Ah.
You're the one behind this. This was all you, just to steal something?
Oh,
It can't be true.
David. You are awesome.
Yes, it is. Want to steal it back for us.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't think David wanted to
I'm not
do
talking
this,
about
but
using actual criminals,
especially with
Professor.
All Might, he
We can
had
hire
to.
people who will pretend to be felons and have them force us to break in and take it.
Ah.
Of course, we'll order them not to harm anyone.
If he uses this device, he'll be his old self. No. His abilities will be even stronger than they were. The #1 hero, the symbol of peace, can get his strength and light back again.
Oh, David, he's only looking out for
He can
All
keep
Might,
saving
man.
people, just like he always has.
He's just like me, like, we don't want All Might to perish.
That's strange, because it was always a part of mine.
You're... David!
Professor, why? Get out of here.
Holy shit! Dude, you're a cunt!
Melissa!
She's a kid!
Please, no. Give him back.
That reminds me. This'll be much easier if I get rid of the professor's attachments.
Don't you hurt her!
Go on, Deku! Smash his face in!
Daughter is waiting for you!
I'll give
Don't
you
give a
this.
shit what you did!
You act like a real hero. But you're an idiot, too!
See, you don't know. Oh,
Think.
come on,
What do I
Deku.
do? What can I do?
Ow! We can just smash. Oh!
Have a nice...
I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
Oh!
Professor!
I heard Sam.
What
All
the?
Might's quirk is failing him. He doesn't have the same unstoppable power he once did.
Oh, he's used. Oh, yeah.
Why won't you
Man.
just die already?
All Might!
Well, why don't you die first?
Go to hell!
Lord Bakugo!
can you let yourself get beat by such a lame final boss? Hurry and take him down!
Thanks for the help. Carolina!
Smash! Love it.
Prepare yourself, villain!
He's gonna get his... Oh! No.
But I... Prepare myself.
What is this?
Plot. I received an intriguing phone call from the man himself. He said he wanted to work with me to help. When I asked him why he'd bother, he was happy to explain his interests.
Oh shit, so he's
If
working
All Might's
with...
friend wants to have a hand in something
No.
I will assist in his fall from grace in any way that I can.
It's gonna... Oh my god, this is...
All Might, no!
He's gonna fight out of this.
Farewell.
He's gonna fight out of this. He's going to. He's got to. Come on, Deku.
It's like I'm in quite a bind without you.
Oh.
Will you lend me your aid once more, young Midoriya?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love this. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna see them power up together.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Color me. Hyped. This is great. Great. You're right. But you. Glad you acknowledged that. Someone want to lend Melissa a hand? Jesus, look at All Might go.
No matter the cost!
That's what makes someone
a hero!
Oh my god!
this entire tower!
This is beautiful. You are done. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stop him, All Might!
Go, Midoriya!
Oh, I love this. I love that encouragement. It's giving me some kind of Sonic Heroes vibe. Goodbye, villain.
They stopped him! They beat up that villain and saved our lives!
I can go spy. Oh! I love that.
We're a good team.
Oh, but I broke it.
There we go.
Don't
Plot
worry
convenience. I mean, that would be so useful, wouldn't it, for future seasons?
We're okay too.
But what about the rest of you guys? We're good!
Ida the optimist.
Even though the future was standing right there in front of me the whole time, I just didn't notice it.
No. Well, to be fair, you haven't seen him in
She
action.
wants to become my successor, you know that. And you have Izuku Midoriya. He'll take your place one day
Parallels.
too.
Ooh. I think for a film, that would get an 8 out of 10 for me. It was very, very enjoyable. The movie does pack the charm and intensity and the passion that you usually see within My Hero Academia. And there was a lot of great character moments, as well as focuses on certain characters, especially Kaminari as well, who is usually in the background and all of that. Even though we didn't get too much originality, because he's always joking on with Mineta and all of that, I guess. We did see some stellar moments from him, especially with the security bots and all of that, which was really, really great stuff to see as well. But yeah, like I said, this movie was really, really great stuff to see. The plot wasn't too... it had its genericness and all of that, but it was still fun to follow. And it wasn't too, original and all of that. Like I said, it had its genericness, but it was still enjoyable. I still absolutely loved going through this movie, and I absolutely loved a lot of aspects about this film. Some of the characters were really, really great, especially newer ones like David and Melissa, who I do hope to see in future seasons down the line. But yeah, like I said though, like David and Melissa, like, do stand out as key characters for me because of how much characterization is behind them, especially for like that obvious parallel that was was pointed out at the end of the film with David and Melissa to All Might and Deku, and as well as the fact that their motivations and all of that. Like David, for example, he was a huge supporter and friend of All Might, and we saw in the flashbacks, which was really, really greatly used, by the way, we saw in the flashbacks about how much All Might means to David, and that carried out in the present day when he was willing to do something bad because of his love for All Might. And I mean, if you've watched my My Hero Academia reactions, you know I'm like, I don't want to lose All Might and all of that, and I can sympathise with why David had to do what he did. It might not have been great, and it kicked his ass later in the film, but you can't blame him whatsoever, especially with season 3 coming up, and you just worry about what's going to happen potentially with All For One's resurgence and all of that, which I really, really loved as well, like how this film did hype up All For One. I don't know when this came out exactly, contrary to like if it came out before season 3 or or after season 3, but I mean, I know this takes place between seasons 2 and season 3, but it would be a great way to hype up All For One, especially with the villain working for All For One. The thing is, though, I mean, he was really, really he is interesting in a sense, but he also there's also some vulnerabilities to his character. Like, he just wasn't thrown in there. He worked with David, backstabbed him, because David's passion got the best of him, but also because of his connections with All For One. But I do feel like that's also a bit of a burden for his character as well, because if you strip that away, if you strip his ties to All For One away, then I don't know, that's probably one of the key things, apart from, okay, the bad guy becomes more OP with this gadget that's never going to be used again. Yeah, because, like, we saw him planning early on, but we didn't get much to his character. He showed up, caused shit, and that was basically it. So there wasn't much to his character, I feel. And like I said, I feel like if you strip away All For One, then there's not much to his character. But I am glad that they did incorporate that, because it kind of fuels the hype, doesn't it? With season 3 approaching, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. And there was like some Sonic Heroes vibes, especially when he became more OP, and you saw everyone encouraging All Might and Deku. And he was like bounded by lots of metal. It reminds you of that Metal Sonic level. For those who played, if you haven't played Sonic Heroes, then what the hell is wrong with you? It's it's fun. It's awesome. It doesn't get the love that it should do, to be fair. No, it is awesome though. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he didn't have much going for him, the main villain, but he was still pretty interesting to watch, especially with his design, with how he kept riling up All Might with his ties for All For One. So yeah, whilst he didn't have much going for him, he was still pretty interesting, I guess. So yeah. But yeah, it was really, really great. Melissa as well, her parallel to doesn't just stem from her being like, I guess, even though she is the daughter to Dave, she's kind of like the apprentice. Like, his work will pass on into her work. Like, same with All Might's work will pass with Deku. So yeah, but she doesn't. Like I said, she doesn't carry just that parallel. But the fact that she was also born without a quirk, as revealed. But the plus side is she could still help. She still had the supplies thanks to David and all of that. It wasn't like going back with my fun jokes and all of that. It wasn't like Deku's father was All Might. So I know that will be like Daddy All Might and all of that. Like in the comments, like it's Todoroki all over again. Is All Might? Are you the secret love child for All Might and all of that? No, but she had the resources there, and like I said, going back to that parallel, where David's work can go to Melissa's. She had that advantage, whereas Deku didn't, and he didn't have that boost until he actually met All Might, and then the work could begin, as we saw in episode 2 of season 1. So yeah, he didn't have that luxury, but Melissa did. So I really, really liked her characterization, as well as her being. I mean, she might have been a bit of a damsel in distress at times as well. But that's okay. That is completely okay. But yeah, like I said, Melissa was a really, really good inclusion for this. And like I said, I do hope to see David and Melissa return to My Hero Academia for the show, because I think they would be very, very interesting characters. Like, David's got his attachment to All Might, and especially when it comes to the time where All Might's reign comes to an end, that would be really, really great for David to be there, especially with the fact that he doesn't want... But he now accepts that Deku is the future. But it's obviously going to be emotional once that time does arrive for My Hero Academia. So David being there, supporting his friend, like All Might has supported him, would be a really, really nice touch. And same with Melissa and all of that, with her interactions with Deku. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if that does happen again. Hopefully it does, because they are very, very interesting characters who are really, really well developed in a 2, 4, 6... I'd say like a 4 to 5 episode run this would usually be. I'd say 4 probably. So yeah, they were really, really greatly developed. So they were the spotlights for this. Like I said, the animation was really, really good. The second half of the movie was really, really actiony, whereas we were taking the fight to the villain and all of that. And it was really, really greatly done. There was some really, really great moments, especially from Bakugo. Like, there was a lot of compassion from him. Well, I would say there's a lot. There was only 2 instances I could remember where there was compassion from him. And I really, really liked that touch. Because, of course, we know the characters, we know they're going to be angry like Bakugo, they're going to be perverty like Mineta and all of that. So with Bakugo, it was really, really nice to see that kind of a sympathetic side from him. I mean, he tried to brush it off and all of that, but we saw you, Bakugo, we saw you. But yeah, the character interactions were really, really great stuff to see. There was a lot of there was a bit of retelling of okay, my name is Izuku Midoriya, I got this quirk and all of that, especially within the first bit. But it was kind of like geared towards, like, if someone has not seen My Hero Academia before. They would be missing out a bit, but they give the viewer, okay, so this has happened. This is the story of My Hero Academia so far. You can catch it, but we're basically going to tell you the story and all of that. Because they have iterated points from the show and all of that. Like, All Might got this injury from All For One, and All For One seemed, especially with One For All and All For One, people can make heads and tails. Oh, so this guy must be, like, the reverse, or something like that. Like, he must be the greatest enemy to All Might and all of that. Like, if this was, like, I say it does gear towards, like, if people have not seen My Hero Academia, the show before, then, like, this movie would be okay if you were watching My Hero Academia for the first time. But My Hero Academia, the show itself, does a lot of retelling anyways, so, yeah. But no, I really, really did enjoy this movie. The flashbacks were really, really great. Like I said, it was really, really it was absolutely superb to see All Might back in his youth. Though part of me does wish that we got a lot more of that. I know why we got it, like for the sake of, okay, we'll establish this connection with David and All Might, so you could resonate with David more. But I do like. I know they're making a second movie. I'm not so sure what that's about, but I would love for not just All Might, but all the other heroes that we've known, Gran Torino as well. Endeavor, everything. Heck, I will even take, because this has been iterated, I will even take the past where, like, I will take a film where it's centered to All Might and everyone. The movie, like, would take place where All For One is the main villain. And All Might kills him, because he has killed him before. As he stated in episode 20 of season 2, he was saying, "Oh, I stopped All For One, but he's back now." So yeah, and I would really, really take that as a movie. Like it doesn't just pack a very, very interesting plot. Like we would, like, I guess the ramifications is that that film could have a bit of predictability. Like, oh, well, we can't really cheer for All For One being deaded because we know that he comes around again. But it's the same thing with the gauntlet and the headpiece. We know that's not going to get incorporated into season 3. I mean, even if I haven't watched season 3, I knew so much that the gauntlet and the headpiece would not be carried over into season 3 because they're OP. And that takes away a bit of the drama, the intensity. So, yeah, I had a feeling that they were never going to be used on all of that. But still, like I said, a flashback movie of All Might in his younger days, as well as everyone else, Endeavor and co., would be really, really fun to see. I'm not going to lie. And the plus side is you get to tell a bit more of their stories without like you could flesh this out in a movie, I guess, rather than risk kind of ruining the flow with Izuku Midoriya's story in the show. So I think a flashback movie would be superb, because I think there's a bit more you can tell with All Might's story and all of that. And seeing younger All Might, I mean, we've seen glimpses of younger All Might in the show before, but this is like our first proper look, I guess, at younger All Might, and it was just so very, very appetizing to see. So yeah, I really, really like that. But yeah, like I said, it was a great movie. Like I said, the gauntlet and the headpiece, they were really, really great in terms of a one-off showcase. And it might have been a bit predictable, whether you've watched season 3 or you haven't, that they would end up being destroyed or discarded. But it was still really, really great to see them being used and all of that. So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed seeing that. But yeah, like I said, this movie, 8 out of 10. Story might have been a bit predictable, and it might have been a bit generic with the way it was going. But it was still fun to watch, and some of the scenes really, really helped out, like All Might and Deku teaming up with that double Detroit smash and all of that. It was really, really satisfying to see. And the character interactions were really, really great. The villain could do with a bit more work, but I think, I mean, like I said, the All For One assistance did help his character out again, and if you took that away, because it's not mandatory, like, they could have done a villain away from All For One, and still have a character, and still have a villain that is interesting. You don't need to be tied to the League of Villains or All For One to have an interesting villain. Stain kind of wasn't really, to be fair, until he just ran into the League, and they were the one that basically picked a fight with him. He's a good example, although he did later become, I guess, entangled with the League of Villains, especially the later iteration, considering Dabi, Toga, and everyone all picked up on Stain's message, and because of the reporting, they thought that Stain was in league with the League of Villains, so they decided to turn there and continue what he was doing and all of that. So yeah, but like no connection whatsoever. Tamura doesn't even have to contact this character. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't need a villain, like you don't need to be connected to All for One, and you can still have a really, really interesting character. So I think if you strip that connection away from this villain in this movie, then he doesn't have much going for him. But his design, what he like the headpiece he was assisted with, it did pave the way to have an interesting adversary that even Deku and All Might struggled against. But it was just really, really great stuff to see anyway. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, 8 out of 10 for me, and I absolutely thought it was a blast. It was so fun. It was really, really great stuff to see. So great movie. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!